there are some things that definitely do not get enough attention that they should. So today we're looking at some stuff that I've compiled using a lot of research. Starting off with, I'm not really going to go in depth about this one, mostly because I've already made an entire video about it, but Transformers Revenge of the Fallen is not quite as horrible as people made it out to be. There's definitely some questionable things in the film, but overall it's pretty inconsequential compared to like most genuinely bad things. I really like the design aesthetic of Tron, and like this movie was engaging. There's not any point where I felt like I was gonna fall asleep, so that's always a good thing. I just really like the technological aesthetic. That's always a cool thing for me. Halo 4, definitely not one of the best Halos, but I feel like compared to what happens later on, it's actually a pretty solid Halo game. You got basically most of the mechanics in the previous one. You just go around and like kill aliens as usual, and the sound design is also pretty spot on. Then there's Star Wars: The Force Awakens. It's like a nice reintroduction into the series and a pretty solid adventure. It gets you accustomed to a new world 30 years after the other one, and the twist at the end is pretty awesome. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is usually like a hit or miss thing. I thought that the Hulk one was actually pretty solid. Like if you look at the big picture on like Hulk's story arc, it's a cool first chapter. There's definitely like a meandering part in the middle, but it's kind of like the Sonic movie, but instead of like a super fast hedgehog, it's like the Jolly Green Giant. Overall, it's like a pretty entertaining film about one of the Avengers. Speaking of Marvel, we got The Amazing Spider-Man 2. This movie, like I'll agree, it gets pretty cringy sometimes, but like it's still a pretty entertaining Spider-Man movie, and it was setting up for something that I feel like would have been genuinely cool, so it's unfortunate that it got canceled. And then we have Flushed Away.
Huzzah! A man of quality.
So yeah, that's the ones that I've currently compiled. If you guys have any other like underrated things that I probably forgot, leave it in the comments below. Alright, and I'll see you guys later.